weapons and I only prevail cause I came with my A1s and ain't never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia. 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighed in at 129 pounds. It's King Ryan Garcia. And they'll be facing the artist from the United Kingdom.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the artist.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't find a home for that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. It's all offense all the time. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
This is a high-octane battle. They exchange punches. Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Nice round, good.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do to So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look.
There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. You can't leave it up to the judges.
Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. jab not finding its target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. So much firepower here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on
There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want the knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter.
There's There's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that count. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your bell.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a right rush. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Feel not to wait for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, nah you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, nah you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun, I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through with this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool, nah I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue, at least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume, but I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it, I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To be guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be look.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
No, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
arm. And back. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Neutral corner, get to neutral corner.
Think about what you're doing. Don't steam in. Don't walk onto anything. It'll be dangerous.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Right, let's do it. And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut. completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Let's do it. better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Great round, great round. Now, relax. Just stay focused.
Back.
Great focus. It's all going here. It's all going to plan.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Get yourself and back.
Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Now start countering.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Ace, what you doing? Come on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's work.
Go again. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win the...
Let's fight.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Will feel like the night of the fight. Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. And I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
Just wanna find a little way.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Shannon Briggs, 6'4" tall with a reach of 80 inches. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands 206 centimeters, weighed in at 250 pounds, and has a reach of 216. Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Look at this monster as he makes his way to the ring. The former. Here we have Tyson Fury. Emmanuel Stewart, one of the most famous trainers in the world, thinks this guy can win.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York,
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nope, that jab not going to score. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Beautiful counter punch. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
To walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans, you can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. Well done with that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Solid punch. That jab gets blocked. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. Just misses with that left uppercut. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
The bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They have no respect for each other's punching power. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shots. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. He threw a punch and just got countered. Another scoring shot there. Beautiful counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. And down goes Fury. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Company.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get tricked.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Time for the 5th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Left hook just missed. That counter shot lands. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jab slightly off target. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Output. Thought there might be more action here. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish. Same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she really neat. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. Very beautifully alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's
Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Antonio Tarver, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 191. And up against him, it's David Benavidez. He's 6'2". Antonio Tarver, a multiple light heavyweight world. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age of 16 years old, and by the age of 20, became the youngest ever super middleweight champion, and now has titles in 2 different weight classes.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start round 1. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Do you believe what we're seeing? We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. On a hook, but nice defense there. One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Tarver in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Just missed with that hook. The perfect counter lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight is say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. There's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Couldn't land that jab. Perfect punch. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. Looking to land the hook. There's a counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Clearly, his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
You're better than that. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to...
Let's do it.
Now you're switching off. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Let's change what we're doing. We're going to forget that round. It was a bad round. We have...
Man, box.
all your weight, all the way through camp. So get out there and use it. Switch off.
Let's do it.
Pick it up. You need to pick it up. She's winning the round. What are you doing? Come on, get your head fixed on. Come on, be smart. Come on, you're landing back into it now. Get back to that game plan. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. What are you doing? You let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. Now I need you to go back out.
Do your business.
Jab up, jab down. That's it, step with the jab on set. Jab and then look for the power shot. You're better than that. That's her. you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to